Today evening we discuss the topic of judicial review by courts, which basically is the power of the court to check wrong acts done by the government, or if parliament passes a law which is against the constitution, which goes against the fundamental rights of the people, then the court has a power to strike down that law. So that is the whole topic of judicial review, about the court maintaining the supremacy of the constitution. Because we all have to understand that the constitution is what provides us our basic rights of equality, of fraternity, of liberty, justice, and opportunity. These are the fundamental rights of every citizen of India. And it is these rights that the court protects when the court enforces the constitution. The court tells parliament or the executive what you are doing is contrary to the constitution. For India to remain a democracy, constitution must prevail, and the court must always do its work of enforcing the constitution, especially for the liberty of citizens and for equality. So it's a very important topic. Justice Anand Venkatesh gave a very scholarly lecture on the doctrine of judicial review and the work done by Chief Justice John Marshall. And I also spoke on the work of the Indian Supreme Court in the important cases of judicial review, starting from the great Justice Vivian Bose of the 1950s and the great Justice H.R. Khanna, 1970s, who was the only judge who gave a dissent during the emergency and said, no, it does not matter. You can suspend whatever you like in the constitution during emergency, but the citizen still has a right of individual liberty. The great Justice Vivian Bose, the great H.R. Khanna. And I also pointed out that recent judgments of the court, especially with regard to the money laundering cases, the PMLA case, notably Justice Khanwilkar's judgment, are very, they are unfortunate judgments, I would say. They really take away the liberty of the citizen. In fact, I said that when I read that judgment, it was like watching that World Cup match. Germany 7 goals, Brazil nil. When I read that judgment, I felt the government has won 7 points, the citizen has lost all seven. So the judgment must be reviewed because it takes away fundamental individual liberty. Justices like Justice Vivian Bose and Justice H.R. Khanna would, I think, have never done that. So there's a lot to be rectified, and I hope the Supreme Court will rectify it because the judgment is under review. PMLA has done a lot of damage to the democratic structure. Chief ministers being put in jail, electoral bonds on the basis of people get raided, then they give electoral bonds. Whole assembly compositions are changed by so there are a lot of wrong things are happening, and it's time that these were rectified, and the court stepped up to its proper role of judicial review, protecting the constitution.
For a common man, what is main benefits from the judicial
I tell you, court protects the constitution, and the court enforces the constitution for the benefit of the citizen. All our fundamental rights, equality, freedom of association, freedom of expression, right to take up a job, right to travel across this country, the right against arbitrary arrest and detention, right to have an educational institution, right of the minorities to practice their religion, These are the fundamental freedoms which the court protects by the power of judicial review. It is essential for us, for a democracy, for us as citizens, that we should have the court do this work. That is the only way we can survive India as we want India to be.
Judges selecting judges. What is your opinion on that?
Well, I think um, if it is only judges who select judges, that is not very desirable. I do think that judges should be there. They can even be in a majority. I don't mind. But there should be other people in the selection committee. Maybe a senior person from the bar, somebody from the government also, so that they get more discussion and questions are also asked. This person appears to be undesirable. Why are you appointing this person? If that question is asked, then you know the appointment won't take place. Or why are you not appointing somebody? He's so good. So a closed door is never good in any system. Judges, non-judges, closed door is never good. Open it up, get in some sunlight, some transparency. Situation will improve. But judges should have, I think, primacy and majority. In our system, that is better.
About the lecture, you can just
The lecture series, the what
lecture
we
series
speak.
from Sai University.
Let's just say, Sai University has a school of law, which is the first school started by Sai University. It's been functioning for the last 4 years. And this lecture series has been started in the name of actually my father and also my sister who is here, Dr. Vasanta Barucha, that she has established an endowment in the name of S.Krishnamurthi as a lecture series. The idea is to have quarterly lecture talks by eminent people in the field of law. Last talk was on tech, hard technology and soft law by Professor Upendra Bakshi. So we have had two more eminent speakers today. So we will have these talks on every 3 months to provide public debate, learning for students, interaction with lawyers, judges, and create a legal awareness in society. That is the purpose of this lecture series.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.